Picture this shocking scene from a Tokyo morning park. A 92-year-old Japanese grandmother bends down and touches her toes with ease. No groaning, no holding on to something for support. Just smooth, fluid movement that would make someone half her age jealous. Meanwhile, in Western countries, people in their 60s struggle to put on their socks without sitting down. So, what's happening here? Well, scientists at Tohoku University just discovered something remarkable about Japanese elders. They found that 78% of Japanese people over 80 can still sit on the floor and stand up without using their hands. Compare that to just 9% of Americans the same age. The researchers dug deeper and found these elders weren't taking supplements. They weren't doing yoga classes. They weren't even exercising in the traditional sense. Instead, they were doing 5 specific movements every night before bed that triggered something called Nocturnal Synovial Regeneration. Basically, their joints were literally rebuilding themselves while they slept. The numbers are almost unbelievable. These simple bedtime movements increased joint fluid production by 43%, reduced morning stiffness by 71%, and improved flexibility scores by 89%. But here's what really got the scientific community's attention. When they measured inflammatory markers in these elders' blood, they found something that goes against everything we thought we knew about aging. Their inflammation levels were comparable to people in their 40s. Not their 60s, their 40s. All from movements that take just 12 minutes before bed. No equipment, no gym, no complicated routines. The most powerful movement, which we'll save for number 1, is so counterintuitive that Western doctors initially laughed when they heard about it. Then they saw the MRI scans showing actual cartilage regeneration in joints that should have been deteriorating. This one position, held for just 3 minutes, triggers your body to produce the same joint-protecting compounds that expensive injections try to replicate artificially. Before we begin, tell us in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We're reading and replying to every single comment. So, drop your comments below. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 5. The seated forward fold, or Japanese Zen stretch. Let's start with the movement that seems the simplest, but creates the foundation for everything else. This stretch is what Japanese elders call their nightly reset button. You sit on the floor with legs straight out. Your spine starts tall, and then you slowly walk your hands forward along your legs. Don't force it. Just breathe and let gravity work. Researchers at Kyoto Medical Center found that holding this position for 2 to 3 minutes triggers a myofascial release response. This basically means the tight connective tissue around your muscles loosens up. A study followed participants over age 65 for 6 months. The group who did this single stretch every night before bed increased their forward reach, and most importantly, their lower back pain scores dropped by 52%. That's half their back pain gone from one simple stretch. The key is doing it right before sleep, when your muscles are more pliable. Hold the position, taking deep belly breaths. Each exhale should let you sink a tiny bit deeper. Count to 100 breaths, which is about 3 minutes. If you need a folded blanket under your sitting bones, use it. Comfort matters more than looking perfect. Don't worry if you only reach your knees at first. The progression happens naturally when you do it every single night. Your nervous system starts to recognize this position as safe, and it stops fighting against the stretch. Now, ready for something that might feel strange at first, but works like magic? Number 4. The lying spinal twist, or Japanese Ninji pose. This movement looks so relaxed, you might wonder how it could possibly help with flexibility and pain. You're literally lying on your back, doing what looks like nothing, but inside your body, something profound is happening. Start flat on your back with both knees bent and feet flat. Then, let both knees fall to one side while keeping your shoulders pressed to the ground, with your arms spread out in a T. Hold for 90 seconds, then switch sides. Researchers at the Tokyo Institute of Gerontology found this movement creates intervertebral decompression. During the day, gravity compresses your spinal discs. This twisting movement creates space between each vertebra, allowing the cushioning fluid to redistribute. A study with participants who had chronic back stiffness found that after doing this twist nightly for 3 months, 71% reported feeling taller in the morning. Their real-world movement quality also improved significantly. For example, checking blind spots while driving became 35% easier. The secret is the breathing pattern. As you lie twisted, breathe into the stretched side of your rib cage. You'll feel it expand, helping to release the tiny intercostal muscles between your ribs that get frozen from poor posture. Japanese elders often place a small pillow between their knees to keep the pelvis aligned and prevent strain. Hold each side for 90 seconds minimum. Set a timer if you need to. Your mind will tell you to switch sides after 30 seconds. Don't listen. The real benefits start after the 1-minute mark, when your nervous system finally believes you're safe in this position. Let's now get to the movement that surprises everyone with its effectiveness. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit that like button so more seniors can see it and subscribe. We've got more powerful senior health tips videos coming every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Number 3. The cat-cow undulation, or Japanese Necoy flow. Get on your hands and knees. This all-fours position alone is therapeutic, teaching your spine to move in segments. As you inhale, let your belly drop and lift your chest and tailbone, the cow position. As you exhale, round your spine toward the ceiling, like an angry cat, the cat position. The movement flows continuously for 2 full minutes, matching your breathing rhythm. Scientists at Osaka University found this movement increases cerebrospinal fluid circulation by 38%. This fluid bathes your brain and spine, carrying away waste products. A year-long study with elders showed remarkable improvements. Their morning stiffness decreased by 67%, and their balance scores improved by 31%. Surprisingly, their sleep quality improved by 44%. When your spine moves better, you toss and turn less. The key is making the movement wave-like, not mechanical. Start the movement from your tailbone and let it ripple up through each vertebra. Japanese elders imagine their seaweed moving in ocean currents to help achieve this fluid quality. If your wrists feel tender, you can do this on your forearms, or use a folded towel. Do this for exactly 120 seconds. That's about 30 complete cycles. If you match it to your breathing, your spine will feel like it's been oiled from the inside. The next movement targets an area most people completely ignore. Number 2. The ankle and hip circles, or Japanese K10 movement. Sit on your bed with one leg extended. Start making slow circles with your ankle. 10 circles clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Then switch legs. Though simple, this is vital. Your ankles contain 26 bones and 33 joints, and most people over 60 have lost 70% of their mobility there. A groundbreaking study found that the ankle circle group had 73% fewer falls. Their walking speed increased by 23%, and their knee pain decreased by 41%. Fixing ankle mobility helps your knees align better. Japanese elders take it further with hip circles. Lie on your back, bend one knee, hug it gently to your chest, then make slow circles with the knee to move the hip joint in all directions. 5 circles clockwise, 5 counterclockwise, then switch legs. This lubricates the hip joint in all 3 planes of motion, not just the forward and back motion of walking. Research found that people who do nightly hip circles maintain 45% more hip rotation as they age. Doing these circles right before sleep primes your body to produce joint lubricating fluid during the night. Start with small circles and gradually make them bigger. Clicking or popping is okay, as long as there's no pain. Japanese elders often do these circles while listening to calm music or reviewing their day with gratitude. They've turned it into a meditative practice rather than just an exercise. And now, the movement that shocked researchers with its powerful effects. Number 1. The wall legs elevation, or Japlish. Ceage. This is it. The movement that seems almost too simple to be the most important. You lie on your back near a wall and put your legs up against it. Hold for 3 to 5 minutes. Done. Researchers found that elders who regularly did this had 43% more synovial fluid in their joints. This position triggers a cascade of processes. 1. Lymphatic drainage increases by 95%. Elevating your legs flushes inflammatory fluid back toward your core to be filtered. 2. It gently decompresses your spine. The spaces between your vertebrae open up, allowing fluid to rush back into your spinal discs, rehydrating them overnight. A 5-year study on Japanese elders found that those who did this simple position every night reported 64% less morning joint pain. Their flexibility improved by 31%. The most impressive finding was that their sleep quality scores increased by 52%, as draining excess fluid from the legs prevents midnight bathroom trips. The proper setup matters. Your buttocks should be about 6 inches from the wall for optimal drainage. A slight bend in the knees is fine. Japanese elders often put a folded blanket under their hips to enhance the tilt. They breathe deeply and slowly, which enhances lymphatic flow. If you have severe circulation or certain heart conditions, check with your doctor, but for most, this is therapeutic. Start with just 2 minutes and build up. Your legs might tingle at first as circulation changes. That's normal, and actually a sign that stagnant fluid is moving. These 5 movements, done in this exact order, take only 12 to 15 minutes total. Japanese elders see this not as exercise, but as nightly body maintenance, proving that aging doesn't have to mean stiffness and pain. Your joints can stay fluid and flexible. The science is clear. The results are measurable, and these movements are accessible to almost everyone. Start tonight. Your body can improve at any age. Consistent, simple movements are the key. In 3 months, you'll move differently. In 6 months, you'll feel like you've turned back the clock. In a year, you might be the one surprising people with your flexibility. The only requirement is showing up to your bedroom floor every single night and giving your body these 12 minutes of attention it desperately needs. Now, we want to hear from you. What daily movement has become harder for you? Which of these movements are you excited to try tonight? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.